There are actually 3 different versions of Black Noir in the Boys universe, but which one is the strongest? If you haven't read the comics, the #1 spot will probably surprise you. Let's rank them. But first, a quick warning. This video contains spoilers for both the TV series and the comics. At number 3, we have Black Noir II. After the original Black Noir was killed by Homelander, Vought chose to keep his death a secret from the public. Instead, they simply found another supe to wear the same suit. His real name is Justin, and honestly, his powers were pretty impressive. He was bulletproof, possessed superhuman strength, and unlike the original Black Noir, he could even fly. On paper, he actually had abilities that could be considered advantages over his predecessor. But what held him back wasn't his powers, it was his personality. Justin was an actor at heart and had a genuine passion for theater. Because of that, he never truly fit the role of the cold, silent, emotionless assassin that Vought wanted Black Noir to be. He constantly talked, questioned what was happening around him, and openly showed that he was uncomfortable with killing innocent people. Eventually, his friendship with the Deep turned into rivalry and constant disagreements. Their relationship continued to fall apart until it finally ended with the Deep drowning and stabbing Justin to death. While many fans consider his death weak writing, the fact that someone with abilities like his was taken out so easily is one of the biggest reasons he only ranks 3rd. At number 2 is the original Black Noir from the TV series. After Homelander, he was one of the most dangerous supes in the entire show. Beyond his superhuman strength, speed, durability, and healing factor, what truly made him terrifying was his years of combat training as a ninja and master assassin. He carried out missions without saying a single word, and rarely gave his opponents any chance to fight back. He defeated Kimiko with ease, pushed Starlight to her limits, survived Naqib's explosion, and was powerful enough to take down entire squads of armed soldiers on his own. But he wasn't invincible. His greatest weakness was his severe tree nut allergy. Queen Maeve managed to exploit it and temporarily incapacitate him. Still, that wasn't what ultimately killed him. When Homelander discovered that Black Noir had hidden the truth about Soldier Boy being alive for years, he saw it as the ultimate betrayal and killed him by driving his hand straight through his body without much of a fight. Thanks to his incredible abilities, ruthless fighting style, complete silence, and unmatched assassination skills, the original Black Noir remains one of the most intimidating characters in the TV series. And at number 1, we have the original Black Noir from the comics. If you've only watched the show, this version will completely surprise you, because comic Black Noir is almost nothing like the version we see on TV. He was actually created by Vought as a perfect clone of Homelander. That meant he possessed nearly identical levels of strength, speed, durability, and regeneration. Simply put, he was the only person truly capable of stopping Homelander. He had one mission. If Homelander ever lost control, Black Noir was supposed to kill him. But years passed, and Homelander never crossed the line. Unable to fulfill the purpose he had been created for, Black Noir slowly became obsessed with completing his mission. Eventually, he lost patience and came up with a horrifying plan to push Homelander over the edge. Disguised as Homelander, he massacred innocent people, committed countless horrific crimes, and made sure all the evidence pointed directly at Homelander. He even secretly sent photos and proof of those crimes to Homelander himself, making him question his own sanity. Homelander eventually became convinced that he had committed those atrocities. As time passed, he grew increasingly paranoid and finally lost control. This was exactly the moment Black Noir had been waiting for. Homelander launched an attack on the White House, killed the president, and slaughtered everyone who stood in his way. The nightmare Vought had feared for years had finally become reality. That's when Black Noir revealed himself and confessed that every horrific crime Homelander had been blamed for had actually been committed by him. He admitted that he was the one who had manipulated Homelander, destroyed his sanity, and orchestrated everything from the very beginning. Enraged beyond reason, Homelander immediately attacked him, leading to one of the most brutal battles in the boys' universe. In the end, Black Noir defeated and killed Homelander, although he was left mortally wounded himself. Just when it seemed everything was finally over, Billy Butcher arrived and finished off the heavily injured Black Noir with his crowbar. So in the comics, the one who truly killed Homelander wasn't Butcher, it was Black Noir. And because he was powerful enough to defeat Homelander in a one-on-one fight, comic Black Noir is by far the strongest version of Black Noir ever created.